Slips and trips. Slips and trips are the most common causes of injury in churches. While most of these are minor, others can be quite severe and in some cases disabling. Slip and trip hazards are not only present inside the church itself, but are common outside it too, in church halls, churchyards and car parks. Frequently, these can be compounded by the difficulty the frail, elderly and disabled may have in negotiating access to and from your church. Typical hazards include internal, loose, worn, frayed or unfixed floor coverings, variations in the level of floors, such as ramps or stairs, especially irregular steps, chancel steps, slippery floor materials and coverings, particularly in church halls, worn, steep and uneven steps and stairs, inadequate lighting, particularly on steps and stairs, lack of or inadequate handrails on steps and stairs, trailing electric leads and other obstructions, spillages of food or drink, particularly in kitchen areas, walk-in contaminant from adverse weather, for example, mud, rainwater. External, uneven footpaths, damaged paving stones and slabs, damaged access and boiler room steps, potholes, especially in car parks, unprotected drops, gravestones, curbs, ledger stones and other obstructions, particularly if they are obscured by long grass, growth of algae or moss, accumulations of wet leaves or loose materials, inadequate lighting, particularly on steps and stairs, adverse weather conditions such as rain, snow and ice, making footpaths and steps unsafe. You are probably already taking a number of precautions to protect those who use the church from slips and trips. In many instances, straightforward precautions can make a real difference. For example, making sure spillages are cleaned up promptly so people do not slip. In some situations, you may need to carry out a thorough inspection of your church, making a note of any slip or trip hazards you identify. Complete risk assessments if you have more than 3 employees or volunteers to identify the precautions you need to take. Provide information and training for any employees and volunteers on what they need to do. Make periodic checks to ensure that floors, coverings, steps and pathways remain in good condition, free from obstruction, and that any other precautions, such as lighting, remain adequate. Document your arrangements and responsibilities for preventing slips and trips, perhaps as part of your safety statement. Keep records of what you have done. More detailed information on the prevention of slips and trips is available on our website at www.ecclesiastical.ie/risk-management.